Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Vibes, where we dive into the machines that move the world. Today we've got something truly unexpected and incredibly exciting to talk about. The 2026 Plymouth Satellite is here, and yes, you heard that. Right, Plymouth is back. After decades off the grid, the brand that gave us icons like the Roadrunner and the original Satellite has made a jaw-dropping return. And they're not easing in quietly. The new Satellite is a bold re-entry into the modern automotive scene, a fusion of classic American muscle heritage with future-forward technology and design. At first glance, the 2026 Satellite doesn't just demand your attention, it earns it. The design language is unmistakably modern, yet steeped in nostalgic DNA. Up front, the wide, sculpted grille pays homage to the 1970s Satellite, but is trimmed with sleek, illuminated accents and ultra-thin LED matrix headlights that stretch deep into the fenders. The body is low, wide, and muscular, with sharp body lines and flared haunches that scream power without being overdone. The hood features active vents, not just for show but for functional cooling, and the rear end has a full-width LED light bar that brings the retro wraparound taillights into a futuristic silhouette. The Satellite badge sits boldly on the tailgate in brushed aluminum, clean, confident, and unmistakable. Under the hood, the Satellite comes with multiple powertrain options, showing Plymouth isn't here to play it safe. The base model features a turbocharged 2.5-liter inline-4 producing 330 horsepower, more than enough for everyday muscle. Step up to the GT trim and you get a twin-turbo 3.6-liter V6 pushing out 470 horses. But the crown jewel? The limited edition Satellite RT and electrified hybrid V8, producing a monstrous 720 horsepower and 800 pounds FT of torque. It's mated to an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission and an advanced all-wheel drive system with rear bias, giving you the kind of acceleration that throws you back into your seat and leaves modern challengers in the dust. 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. Yeah, it's not just a tribute, it's a statement. Inside, the Satellite surprises even more. You might expect a mix of retro and basic, but this cabin feels more like a luxury space shuttle. The materials are premium throughout: soft leather, brushed aluminum, ambient lighting, and even a sustainable wood trim option for the eco-conscious. The centerpiece is a massive 16-inch curved OLED display that houses both the digital instrument cluster and infotainment system. It's powered by Stellantis' new AI-driven software platform, with intuitive voice controls, real-time vehicle diagnostics, over-the-air updates, and full smartphone integration. A secondary 10-inch screen on the passenger side offers entertainment and performance data. The sound system is a 20-speaker Harman Kardon setup that turns the cabin into a concert hall on wheels. Comfort is dialed in across all trims. The seats are deeply bolstered yet plush, with massage, heating, cooling, and memory settings. Rear seat. Legroom is generous, thanks to a stretched wheelbase, and the trunk is surprisingly spacious for a performance coupe. Even with the hybrid components, the Satellite doesn't sacrifice usability. And yes, there's a frunk in the electrified RT model, giving you even more cargo space, a nod to modern practicality. On the road, the Satellite is pure confidence. The adaptive suspension reads the road 500 times per second and adjusts, damping in real time, giving you a ride that's both thrilling and composed. In sport mode, it tightens up, drops the ride height by an inch, and even tweaks the exhaust to give you a louder, more aggressive tone. The steering is sharp, precise, and weighted just right, while the Brembo brakes on the RT are absolutely massive, 6-piston up front and 4 in the rear, ready to haul all that power to a stop with ease. But what really makes the 2026 Plymouth Satellite stand out isn't just the power, the looks, or the tech, it's the soul. This car feels alive. From the moment you fire it up, there's a sense of occasion. It rumbles with purpose, responds instantly to your inputs, and begs to be driven hard. And yet, when you're just cruising around town, it's calm, collected, and surprisingly efficient. The hybrid system even lets you drive on electric-only mode for up to 40 miles, perfect for city commutes. Without burning a drop of fuel. Plymouth also made sure to include the modern safety suite you'd expect in a 2026 vehicle. There's adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision avoidance, blind spot monitoring, 360-degree cameras, and even a semi-autonomous driving mode for highway cruising. The Satellite is just as much a tech showcase as it is a performance machine, and that's what makes it so impressive. This isn't a rebadge or a gimmick. This is a serious contender. The pricing starts at around $49,000 for the base model and goes all the way up to $82,000 for the fully loaded RT Performance Edition. And honestly, for what you're getting, the performance, the build quality, the heritage, that's not just competitive, it's aggressive. This puts the Satellite in direct competition with the likes of the Dodge Charger Daytona, the Mustang GTD, and even some German sports sedans. And with limited production for the first 2 years, it's going to be a collector's dream. Each car is individually numbered and comes with a commemorative launch badge. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Plymouth Satellite isn't just a car, it's a resurrection. It's the kind of bold move we don't see often in today's risk-averse auto industry. It dares to blend nostalgia with innovation, comfort with raw power, and heritage with cutting-edge tech. It reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. Not just because they get us from A to B, but because they can make us feel something in the process. The Satellite is more than worthy of the nameplate it carries, and it's a powerful signal that American muscle, when reimagined the right way, still has a very bright future. That's it for today's deep dive. Let me know in the comments, would you take the new Plymouth Satellite over a Challenger or Mustang? And if so, which trim would you go for? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the next drop here on Car Vibes. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your vibes high. Peace.